The Turks and Caicos Islands Football Association is continuing in its quest to raise the awareness about the sport of football, or soccer as it is called, and to get persons actively involved in the game. Sports 4 in a sit-down interview spoke with Technical Director of the TCIFA, Matthew Green, who gave a recap of the football year so far and expressed how pleased he was with the association's development.
Well, we've had a very good start to the year so far in terms of our regional programs at all age groups. Numbers are close to almost 300. That's just in here in Provo. We've also got about 100 kids in Grand Turk, and they're coming out at different age groups, one afternoon during the week and then on a Saturday morning. We've actually now divided them up into various leagues on a Saturday. There's an under 12 boys league, an under 14 boys league, an under 20 boys league on a Friday, and then we have the Central Storage under 20 girls league on a Friday as well. So we're very pleased with how things are developing at the moment.
Green also talked about the school's involvement in developing the sport of football in the TCI and how receptive the kids and principals have been to the program.
Okay, well, I mean, part of my job is to go around to the schools and spread the word of the sport, and fortunately we have some very receptive principals that are encouraging their kids to come out. The collegiate, Clement Howell High School, Enid Capron, and now we've got some of the other schools, Osita Jolly and Ianthe Pratt, that are getting their kids involved as well. That's really good to see that we're getting more and more local players playing football.
The school's league has been progressing well and is currently in preparation for a tournament that the TCIFA is putting on in the coming weeks.
Next week we're actually having a schools competition. Be about 11 or 12 schools from Provo competing, 8 different age groups, 4 for boys and 4 for girls, which is something that we wouldn't have been able to do a few years ago. We've got a lot of girls playing now, so that's something that we're particularly pleased at. So you know, the sport is growing in the schools, and every time I go down there I see kids kicking the ball around on whatever bit of ground they have to work on. So it's really good to see that, you know, at grassroots level, the sport is definitely becoming more popular.
The TCIFA also has a big weekend ahead of them with the President's Cup finals of the men's league between the runner-up teams.
This weekend we have the final game of the men's season. It's the President's Cup. It will be between SWA Sharks and Provo Pool. Promises to be a very exciting game. Both teams have lots of talented individuals. Sharks have had a much improved season, and at one point were actually early on with the league leaders before Provo Pool took over, and then eventually the AFC Academy team won the league. So both teams, Provo Pool and Sharks, will be eager to get some silverware this year. So we're looking for a very closely fought game on Saturday.
The TCIFA is a non-profit organization that is always seeking to incorporate the community, and Green said that being involved or becoming a volunteer is very simple.
All they have to do is just come down to the field. Now that our officers are here, there's usually somebody here to deal with any inquiries, whether it's myself or if it's our General Secretary, Sonia Bienemy, just to come down, introduce themselves, and we'll get them going in the right direction, whether it's to be involved as a player, or if it's adults that want to get involved in coaching or refereeing. So many things that people could do, and we're happy to take on more and more volunteers that can help our programs develop.
For WIV4 Sports, I'm Tian Thomas.